very good items though. And it's proccing faster, so it's proccing faster. Let's take this. Even with shield core, we are burn core players. I mean, to be fair, like I said earlier, I have played a lot of variation with the armored core on the force field, but I have and combat core. I have probably not even done once, or maybe once only on stream, the alternative to say people, well, if you take the armored core, it is a very reliable and strong setup to still go burn, and I wanted to show that people on stream. So that is what we're doing here, because some people ask me, what should I do if I find the armored core? And one of the options is just that. Okay, there are free skulls. Obviously, free skulls is pretty good. Well, 6-second freeze is a lot of freeze. A little bit of haste is a little bit of haste, but that issue is solved 2 times already. And like 6 seconds is an eternity. So I will go for this. Also, core is proccing rather early. I take the free tool here. I don't like gumballs. I don't like weapons. I'm a little poorer. So that is easy. Well, ain't that what something? Let's consider that in just a little bit. Can I outrace a district? I have a little bit of freeze here, just a little bit. The slow would be amazing, but maybe we want to take in the slow, though. I don't know. We will get one-shotted. We don't slow enough and we don't race enough, fast enough. I don't think we can win this actually here. I take the Trash Titan. I mean, rank does not necessarily has to be muted, just to be clear there. There's probably both options available in the future, but we can see about that. Okay, here 10 gold is kind of a lot, but yeah, 10 gold is a lot, the rest is not. I mean, the poison extract is also a little bit of gold and extra damage. Like, let's take the poison extract, use it here. I take the free haste item. I don't like the holy pyrocarbon, so there's that. I don't think in general friends are good. I'd rather high roll here shield skill. Extra charge is speeding. Speeding is good. Let's take the extra charges. So now we can consider taking in the battery here over the cock. I mean, the synchronization of the battery is... it's not good, right? Best case is to take the async battery and hope the battery is often enough getting enough of charges, but then also having like kind of perma haste after the 5-second haste here on those 2 items is also good. I don't think I want to play a battery. I don't like it too much. I feel like this is pretty good. Let's go with this. Red jalapeno. Yeah, restarting the game. So you can look in the task manager. Basically, if you're above 3 GB of RAM, you have memory leak, and you should just restart your game, and then it's smooth again. It's just a memory leak issue. It will occur really often. Just consistently restarting your games to prevent it, or if it starts lagging, restarting the game should solve it in nearly all cases if your computer is powerful enough. So there's at the moment going a poll on if you want to participate and raise your opinions and voice for what should happen on the stream. Feel free. Then we have at least something in that direction. I will always take the PvE fight here. The rest is not nearly as good. Gold, weapons, or gumballs. We don't need gold. Gumballs, I don't know, not the best weapons though. I don't see a weapon that I want, so let's flick a little bit of gumballs. There's also something nice to do sometimes. I'm not like against gumballs in general. I do like the mechanic. It is just they are kind of expensive for the low input they have on the game. We can easily fight the Void Colossus here, so we should do that. It's kind of interesting, for example, here on the poll, that a decent amount of people are in favor of Pygmalion, and there's like not a lot going on Vanessa. Wouldn't have, for example, even remotely expected it. I will reduce the core cooldown here. I will take the 325 health over going to JJ, and it's obviously better than the chocolate. I don't think Void Shield is actually a good item. It is way too slow. It scales way too slow, and often you're sitting duck and then you're dead. So only take that if you have nothing going in your way, but don't take it as a, oh, this looks like Caltrops item. It is a Caltrops item. The problem is you don't start with 120 burn on it. If I would start with 120 burn on it, obviously it is a very good Caltrops item. Take this as a thing to consider. In my opinion, it is a little bit too slow. I mean, it scales and stuff, but in generally, don't fall for the trap too often. Shield skills we could high roll, obviously, but we can also take a relax, so we should take a relax here. Make sure we are winning our last two fights. As you can see, like having Invigorating Cold helps a lot. It's super powerful. And you can also see we have, even with the Armored Core, a very decent damage output. Cinder's cooldown reduction, definitely the cooldown reduction. Here we are taking our gamble on the shield skills though. We don't need any of the other options. I would say it's okay to pick your Hardened Shield. I know the input, like the value is not high, but it's a last day. We will not see many shield vendors anyway, so here the metric of picking even mediocre shield skills is okay, and it's not the worst. I will take now every temp boost I can get my hands on, making sure we're closing out. I should be able to raise a Volkos Enforcer, and also I'm probably still inclined to say Diamond Icicle, just to have a start of combat haste, is so good, I would put it in anyway. Yeah, here we don't use the Icicle. Have a look at items. I don't think the XP is doing enough. We are leveling anyway and don't level ever again, hopefully, because we're winning. Chocolate has no meaningful impact, or like reasonably meaningful impact. I'd rather look at items, maybe find an upgrade. I don't think I need here a metronome. And those are also no items of consideration. I will take, like, normally looking at haste items really premium, right? But here, last day, last fight, hopefully just buffing ourselves to the absolute maximum and then win the fight is what you should do. I will go with the cinders over the shield scraps. I make sure I put them on the soldering gun. Soldering gun. And we are going here. Thank you, Concerned Mom, for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. So first of all, Concerned Mom, shout out. Thank you so much for the raid. I tried to put it in maybe as a shout out in just a bit. A little bit different of a stream, but definitely a good stream. I enjoy his streams a lot. I have watched them a decent fair amount. Also, for those who think I'm only a dually player, that might change. if you want, cast your vote still on the poll. I will want to have like an overview. What is the most desired things I could do to extend the viewing experience here? So feel absolutely free to just raise your voice here and opinion, what you would like me to do in the future or very near future, and I will put in that into consideration. So I will make a shout out to concerned mom HS. So thank you so much. So welcome everyone. I'm Max Nazer, and yeah, I just took back rank 1 this morning after dropping to rank 2 for just a very little bit. I will interact with the last few chat messages, and then since I just finished that run here, take a 3-minute break, and when I come back, we evaluate and decide what we want to do next on the stream. It seems like we are learning Pygmalion or playing ranked. Yeah, I mean, maybe we should make another multi-vote thing, but I don't want also the stream only about like what should I do, right? I don't know, taking a little bit over here. Mix. Yeah, I mean, mix is also kind of in there. I will still do the stuff I do already, but I want to mix it up, and the question is, what should I mix it up with? Okay, I take a little bit of a break and then make maybe the text different. Let me see. Right. Please see. I'll be right back. So let's say we are promising this here for the time being. For those who are interested, they can stay around. So first of all, thank you so much again for the raid. Welcome everyone to the stream. I'm Max, new to streaming, and I want to change it up a little bit. I will be back in 3 minutes, and then we will see what I will do. Thank you all for being here so far. Thank you for all your support. Really appreciate it. Hopefully most of you stay around. Take yourself a break. Just walk around, get fresh air, fresh water, and I will be back in just a bit. And thank you so much for those who are leaving. Thank you for tuning in, and see you in a bit. Okay, I am back. I will catch up with chat and then uh, I will make a decision for now at least. I think like we discussed it now thoroughly enough for now. Maybe in the future I just make another poll and then we are good on that. Yeah, sorry, Sweaty. I had to, you know, make my bait stream title still rank 1. So unfortunately I couldn't say top 3. I don't want to do that, and I had a free run and that was a perfect run and it helped me to get over the line there. I mean, I'm not completely opposed on talking a little bit, but it will also be I would only do it if I feel like strong and not exhausted, because obviously there's more going on if I play ranked and I want to be a lot more focused. So I wouldn't play ranked if I'm exhausted, for example, and maybe focus a little bit more on it. But it's also not the whatever. Congratulations on your legendary duty skin. You have someone like asked me to say show some skins, and I have a lot, but I never got one of the good skins. So, what is the time you play the easiest to play ranked? I don't know. Like at the moment, it might be that there's a new influx of new players over Christmas, so it might change. Like my experience from the last weeks were early AM hours, like 4 to 8 AM maybe on European time. But that is just like, well, I had the most success and I felt like I've had harder opponents the other days. Okay, cool. So I'm back. I will restart the game and let's make at least like a game of Pygmalion here. To clarify, I have only played 6 hours, so I don't know anything about Pygmalion. I know a lot about the game, but I don't know a lot about what is the optimal play on Pygmalion, so we have to figure that out in general. Still feel free to backseat me here though. I am absolutely okay with backseating. So definitely I was asked how many tickets I have, 26. This is only free to play. I bought the game and that's about it. I have not spent a single dime on gems, just to be also clear about that. You can still backseat me. I will still make the thorough reasoning why I would consider this and that, and then say probably in the lines of, I have no idea, so, well, I have no idea. And I'm fine with this. The best way to play pick is to concede and then play Vanessa. What pick item do you think is low-key broken? I mean, if you get like crook and make it up early, I mean you're racing your opponents most of the time way too fast. So yeah, anyway, a pick game. Let's figure that stuff out. We get 4 options. That is different and new. I think I have not played a hero with 4 options since it was released. Marbles is an item in general that is like kinda okayish, right? But I wouldn't start on a small marbles item. I mean, I like to have them probably maybe in the long run because slow is good and this is probably a fast proccing item. Maybe there are combinations where they are good, but hell yeah. I will not start on marbles. That would be a partial. When you shield, charge this by 2 seconds. So you can probably make sort of region, shield, whatever thing work, but also until you have like all the items together, you are not going anywhere with 20 heal on day 1. Like I can tell you that. So while this might be a good item if I have it set up, then I want to have probably a lot of pivot options in the back as Pygmalion, and I probably also can afford those because I will play a lot more currency games. This is not gonna happen on day 1 to get me anywhere. This is very little bit of gold, or in 6 gold or something because it's silver. Let's be honest, 6 gold is good, but having no silver starting item probably hurts you. And there's a Regal Blade. I have heard that is okay. I got Regal Bladed quite often and it didn't feel good. So if we are still playing a little bit, let's say, meta builds, and we still want to win here and not like, I don't know, pick like Bashal and say, well, we lose the first 5 rounds and then maybe we have enough shield to, I don't know, out-heal the one Vanessa with weapons. We should definitely take the Regal Blade. So, yeah. Abi's not in at the moment. Yeah, that is able, right? Knife is an easy start. Yeah, Blade is a good start. Yeah. I mean, I've faced enough blades in my life to know they're strong. So I would wager Pygmalion likes income. There are like some income synergies. So I don't know if borrow is actually something I would like to do on Pygmalion, where it is something at least reasonable to consider sometimes on Dooley. So I don't think I want to reduce my income. There's a lot of, I don't know, economy stuff, income stuff, probably that synergizes well on Pygmalion, and that is needed. So I shouldn't borrow here. I don't think that is a good call. I have no idea about the Pygmalion pool and if there are broken bronze skills where it is reasonable to consider this, or whether we have the same problem as with Dooley. So I will make the title different so people know now that I at least play Pygmalion if they read the title. First time Pygmalion gaming. Okay, something in the lines of that should probably be something that helps people to see the stream and consider. Someone says pick skills are forgettable. Okay, so we are kind of in the same boat as with Dooley, where pick skills, maybe you pick up skills later, but the general pool of skills is in the same problem area as with Dooley for now. But there is like a lot of great stuff Elena said in the stream, by the way, of Shoku, so check that out. So since those options are anyway bad, we are going to Sterling. Okay, let's think this through. So this is when you sell a weapon, give it plus 20 damage. So I need to sell a lot of weapons. This is when you buy another item. This gains 20 damage. No, but that's more versatile. This is 10 seconds and this is 6 seconds. So I will be a sitting duck forever if I play a Beast of Burden. And I would also have like a decent amount of health to compensate for that, right? But I can scale that obviously a lot faster with chocolate and gumboots and stuff. And I can only scale this with weapons, so... I mean, the Beast of Burden is also silver. Would we say Beast of Burden is better in the long run over Regal Blade? So let's remember the Dooley games. I mean, one Beast of Burden tick is going off, right? The Regal Blade, I mean, I don't think the Regal Blade is better. Do I think I want to sell here and spend all my gold on a Beast of Burden? I don't know. Let's see what the other things do. When you sell a large item, this gains +2 value. Your items have double the value in combat. I don't think I can afford that. I would also consider this probably not a really strong item. And this bird got changed a lot probably. This has +1 multicast for each property you have. I mean, okay. But there's like bird builds out there. But I don't think we are there yet to invest into this bird. I mean, heal 20 is not the worst, but it's also not the best. I'm interested actually in this Beast of Burden. I will see what's chat says and then think about it a little more. Is this ranked or unranked? Oh, this is definitely unranked. Beast is OP. Get Beast. Okay, Money Pants says get Beast. Beast is OP. I mean, I would wager it is scaling a lot faster over the Regal Blade, and I mean by a lot, like a lot, because any chocolate is doing the trick here over Here you need to have weapons. And then in general, this is more damage output. But just to be clear, it is a lot slower. So like to get the Regal Blade off, 6 seconds easily, 12 seconds doable. Getting 2 procs of the Beast of Burden, well, good luck there, sir. That is 20 seconds into the fight. And until then, you're a sitting duck. As well as there's a lot of slow and freeze coming your way. But probably that is how I have to play Pygmalion and accept my fate there. Okay. Any of those things good on Pig? I would say in most cases Pygmalion is not a burn player. I mean the heal is probably also not as impactful because it's only impactful if you have like a fast proccing Aiden something. The duct tape though in the future offers a lot of possibilities, I have heard or so. It was very smartly like shortly mentioned from Shoku that he likes to play a duct tape build with the Pygmalion when he interviewed Reynard, so maybe that is good. I don't think this weapon is going anywhere. So let's play our odds and get like a dually item, probably valuable here. Gumballs and chocolate don't scale beast. Oh, when you buy another item. True, true. You're correct there, I'm Ode, and I'm wrong. The interview you have to go to Shoku. He is also a Bazaar streamer and he had an interview with Reynard. And I have heard there is also a summary on Reddit. And there is an add-on for Overwolf that is doing the trick here. Okay. Oh, when you buy another item. I didn't buy that. Didn't this increase? Crazy, crazy. Okay, problem here, I struggle a little bit with gold, right? Like, I have 3 gold, I'm going shopping with 3 gold, not too good. Weapon skills on day 1, I will not buy those. I take my freebie, and maybe this is buying.